Yes.
I think you were the one that told me that.
Scooter has to always be on. What's that?
I don't know.
Hi, it's Erica. It's the Eric and Carson show. Brian's here. Scooter's here. Marsh is here. I think that this is going to be a really fun thing because you remember, Brian, you did see the first podcast.
Yes, I did.
And we had quite a few people here.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning of the podcast, there was actually a ton of people. Mm-hmm. Then it actually dwindled down. There was one where it was just me. Mm-hmm. There was one.
Really? You did one by yourself?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
Carson was sick.
Oh, okay.
So I wound up doing one myself. And then for a little while, I'd say about a month, maybe two, it was literally just Carson and I coming down here. Mm-hmm. Now, as Region Communications goes on and fires more and more people, the podcast is growing. It's just nice. It's almost like we're the Pied Piper pulling off rats as we go as they jump out of the cupboards. Yeah. Come on down to the Come on down to the lake and dance. It'll be fun.
And there's something else they all have in common, apparently.
What?
Right over my head.
That's the thing is
again.
On Tuesday. I would have said exactly what you're saying, but
we can't right now.
I can't with you.
I have a commitment.
Yeah, you have a non-disparagement agreement, which I don't know if you can even say.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I have.
So Brian has a thing that he can't necessarily talk about or comment on. What has gone on at the place, but one person who certainly has been released from any anonymity would be Marsh. Hey, Marsh. Hello? So tell me the story about what happened today. And Brian, could you actually turn Brian's mic off? Because I don't even want him on mic laughing. Okay, so tell me about this.
So basically, what happened today? I go in regular intern day.
Now let me ask you a question. I obviously because I was useless to you the minute you weren't working for me anymore. So you just persona non grata.
Is my mic on? Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Persona non grata.
Absolutely.
You don't work at a radio station anymore.
Something bad happened to you?
Oh wait, yeah. You decided to quit the show and then you slammed me on one of your blogs as well. I remember that.
Yeah.
Thank God I got you started.
Yeah, exactly.
Didn't we all have to put in affidavits to save his ass one time?
Yes, we did.
From getting sued? Yeah.
We wanted to keep him
that was
around.
warm, buddy. Go ahead. Had a bad day? Tell us about it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just take your beating and everyone will be happy about it. Well, all right. So what happened?
I'm here.
So yes, you are. So I don't know what happened with you at the station. The only thing I ever got was
I do.
Just kidding. Okay, go ahead.
Basically, I was supposed to do the remote tonight.
You're a promotions intern.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I drive the Hummer around.
Yeah.
And I voice track, and that's about it.
Okay. So now, basically, when he was on the show. My threat was always like if I really needed Marsh to do something or shape up or whatever. My threat was I'll cast you down with the sodomites into the promotions department. I was like, if you can't handle this, you will go down into the promotions department, which is a much different job than what you were used to when you were on the Eric and Carson show.
Yes,
which is you are just a person sitting around and not special in any way, shape, or form.
You roll T-shirts. You get made fun of by people drinking coffee.
Yes.
And
yeah, exactly. But the problem is when you're being made fun of, it's not somebody who's actually funny. So
basically someone says a joke and you're just like, wow, my dignity, it's fine.
Yes. Well, it turns out he did eventually develop thick skin. Who knew? All right. Well, fair enough.
Anyway.
So did you enjoy your promotions intern job?
No.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't? Oh, okay.
No.
All right, fair enough.
I would show up. Is there anything for me to do today? Nope. All right. I'll go voice track for a while.
Who would you ask?
Chris.
Chris. Okay, it was Chris.
The boss.
Okay, Chris was the boss.
And basically he'd be like, here, go give this away, or go give this away.
Okay.
I'd drive somewhere. I remember one time I had to go to the Hood.
Nice.
It was...
Welcome back, by the way, to the Hood.
Right. No, where was I? I had to go to Rallies, and I couldn't find it because it was on the corner of Saginaw and First.
Oh, that one.
Right? Except it was First Avenue, and I went to First Street.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
I kept driving around in circles, and that's when Brian told me I was going to get mugged, and either I need to find it in the next 5 minutes or I'm going to be fired.
Are you still working there?
Yeah, I was there that day. And the best part was we had people call in that were saying, hey, man, that kid is too small and too white to be in this neighborhood.
Yeah, driving the Hummer nonetheless.
Yeah.
You're really asking for it.
I
at
didn't
that point.
send him there though.
It was always the joke that whenever when Flint was really really bad, like right now, a lot of
Would you repeat that?
Yeah, a lot really really bad. Right now,
Was.
a lot of the people who were extremely dangerous have all killed each other, and so it's not nearly as crime ridden as it was. Let's say. Real early 90s, late 80s, this was a war zone. Mm-hmm. And the joke was always don't go past rallies. Mm-hmm. Because that particular, I mean, like, as far as, what people kind of associate with the North End, the Dayton area, the those people, the folks up, folks down, etc., which are two organizations which I have a problem with neither one of them. I just want to make sure that is abundantly clear. No, but anyway, that was always what you said. You don't go past rallies because you could go into the downtown area and still, relatively make it out. You'd make it out with your life and all your medically valuable organs. But as soon as you go past,
once you get actually north of the river, you were starting to get it.
You were starting to get a
according
little
to Woodrow Stanley.
Yes, you were. Mm-hmm. You were getting a little bit scared at that point.
Yeah,
that was absolutely the case. So that's where you were driving around in.
Yeah, I was a little bit frightened.
Okay,
because the people that kept coming up to the Hummer to get stuff, well. They didn't exactly have all their teeth.
Oh yeah, well that's the problem that you're going to have a lot in Flint. Yeah. I think they did. You know how they say in America that they put fluoride into the water system. I think that
they stopped it here.
It hit us
decades ago. Yeah.
It's clear. Yes. Okay. Now you've been doing this for about a couple months now.
Yes.
Since the Eric and Carson show was eliminated, you've been a promotions intern and wallowing in obscurity.
I think there was a couple of weeks in between, but yes.
Okay. So now, today, what happened?
Today, I got out of class, whatever, went to the station, hung out with Tony for a little while, and then...
God, not you. Go ahead.
Then... I decided to go talk to Chris to see if I'm actually going to the machine shop tonight because I haven't gotten a response in a week since I sent him the text.
Okay.
So I said, is the list full or do you just not want me to go? And he says, actually, we've been thinking and we're just going to let you move on. Because we need to focus. We've got this army of new interns coming in and we need to focus on the next generation.
A Pepsi for everybody.
Stop.
I know, I'm just sorry.
When you say we were thinking, I think Chris is the only one capable of thinking up there anymore.
Oh, Jesus. Turn Brian's mic off. Oh, my God.
At least he's not on
Is there
camera.
a bag?
Just lean back and you won't even be on camera. You'll be fine.
What day is this? Is this the 30th? Yeah. Boy, let me tell you something, folks. The March 1st show is going to be something. I really can't wait. But I will say that
I don't know what you mean.
I don't, that's crazy, dude.
And the thing is Matt, the other intern, he's not fired.
Yeah, the one that crashed the Hummer. Still there. Because he takes great pictures.
Get off mic.
Just step out of there.
It's just, are you... What?
I actually talked to him today. I was like, yeah, I'm still going to the machine shop tonight. I was like, really? So the guy that has been on air twice and has no, you see how I'm speaking right now, how I'm projecting my voice?
Unfucking believable. Yeah, well, I know what you're doing.
I'm actually speaking into a microphone with a voice that you can hear.
I don't understand that. It's like, hold on a second. I got this from...
No, don't say it.
I know. For the person that just sent this, as far as the first thing that he said on that text message, and I know that there's this for now. No one in this room is confident about that continuing. Yeah. Wow, Marsh. That's amazing. It's almost as if I love the idea of that. In what other industry does this exist? Who says, you know what? If you have ever done this before, that's bad, okay? I don't like the idea that you have experience. As a matter of fact...
It's kind of like his job at Tim Hortons. If you put it in that aspect, you've learned how to make the coffee.
Yeah.
Now it's time for somebody else to learn.
Somebody else needs to learn.
You perfected it.
Yeah, exactly. You've gotten this thing down. You've kind of got some chops.
You're too good for us.
Now get out. I guarantee you that at Hurley Hospital, not too far away from here, they don't go, you've done too many heart transplants. We need to get you out of here.
There is another side to all that, though.
Oh, what's that?
The internships by nature are supposed to have a finite length of time.
That's
they're
true.
Not, they're not intended to go on forever. So some interns,
Yes.
tend if they're there too long, start to get a little bit of an attitude.
You're right.
So, and I'm not going to comment on Scooter, but I'm pretty sure Marsh probably had an attitude.
Okay, you probably had an attitude. Okay. Did you have an attitude problem?
An attitude problem?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you become?
Do
too
we need
good
to read his blog right now?
Did you become too good to do certain things? Did you like? Oh, I'm not going to do that. That's usually what happens.
Which is always. Did that happen? No.
Not really.
But also, I did work with you at one point, Marsh. I do know that you're completely not self-aware enough to even know if you were getting if you had an attitude or not.
Well,
let me ask you a question. So at this point, obviously, you were the intern that had been there the longest.
Yes.
Okay. Out of everybody.
Out of all the interns, well, Big Ham.
Oh.
If Big Ham's still.
What's he? Yes.
What, are you hailing a cab over there?
He does like to eat. Well, Big Ham's still there.
Big Ham's still there.
Okay.
Thank God.
Well, I remember he's been there for quite some time.
Has he been there longer than Marsh?
Yeah,
Really?
he's been there over 2 years.
Really? And you haven't?
No.
He was. I think he
Sure
was.
seems like it.
He was around. Keep in mind that little blow up with him happened on the night show.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, it did.
The punch eating contest.
Yeah, that was on the night show.
Night
That was
show.
the night show?
Night
Yes, it
show.
was. Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go, Brian. Big Ham outlasted us.
I like Big Ham.
Yeah, he's great. Yeah, I'm sure you do, and he's a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
He's a nice guy that got screamed
Yay,
that way.
Big Ham.
And you know what? When I got fired, he sent me a really nice message. Checks in with me every now and then, sees how I'm doing. It's
Does
nice.
he?
It's classy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am persona non grata. I may as well have horns on my head. No one up there has said anything to me except for one person. Which,
Yeah, the one person.
To be honest, it's actually gotten to the point where I don't want to say on the podcast or anywhere.
Yeah, I don't either.
Who is interacting with me?
I don't mention it on my Facebook
'Cause they're
status
dead.
anymore, and I just don't want anyone to get in trouble.
I mean, if you work at Regent Communications, take me out of your top friends list.
Although-
on anything.
although you
That
can't,
might have been it.
you
Yeah.
can't blame me for him.
No. No, that's still their hatred of me. Absolutely. Eric thought highly of Marsh. Get him the fuck out of here. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the thing though. It is kind of humbling when you realize that, like, that's part of business, isn't it? You liked the wrong people there, Marsh, so therefore you were the fuck out of there. But you did everything you could to try to disassociate yourself from me and everyone else that worked on the show.
Pretty much.
You did. You didn't talk to us anymore.
I sent you guys some MySpace messages and a couple of texts. I just didn't.
I got texts. I got your Happy New Year, which was awfully nice. But I was really drunk. So
As was I. I'm on camera. I shouldn't say that.
yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. So
Fuckity fuck.
So Scooter, how have you been, bud?
I've been doing pretty good.
Anything you want to share on the podcast?
No, not with somebody in the room.
Yep.
Oh, me.
We do want to protect.
Well, I think there's
Yeah.
a limit to how much of that you want to do
Yeah.
anyway, isn't there? I mean,
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm over it.
I
Really.
don't they people don't want to watch the let's trash the old place every day.
Oh, of course not. That's
know.
not what you want.
I had a lot of views though.
You did?
No,
Oh, our
the
thing?
website did.
Oh,
Yeah.
because you're doing because the thing about the MySpace page is that it has been completely just decimated.
God.
Yeah, there are tumbleweeds.
I had to take out the trash.
Yeah, tumbleweeds have been blowing across it because Carson and I, honest to God, have not. Because Carson, I think, was getting on it, and
He doesn't have internet, right?
And I forgot that he was the only person that was getting on it. So obviously, there's been a lot of people going.
That's
to
so
the,
like you.
In
in your mind, there's this.
Hey.
Marsh is somewhere at some computer.
You have to know, Eric. In his mind, somewhere there was this imaginary third person.
Yeah.
That was taking care of the MySpace page.
Hey,
I was the third person for the longest time.
Listen.
Somebody will do it.
listen, I am a. Well, look, I mean, I obviously have my own, highly looked at and award-winning
Yeah.
blogs. So I've got obviously the situation where, being a published
Gosh.
writer, which is actually not true. I don't really want to be called a writer. if and when
You're a lover, not a writer.
No,
right?
no. When you're talking about me, I'd prefer an author, because the thing is that you can write, because just writer is just anything. You can write a grocery list. That doesn't really encapsulate what I'm bringing.
But as a blogger, wouldn't you be a commentator?
An author? No, I'm a writer. I'm an author, because I'm not really commenting.
You
on
wrote
anything.
6 paragraphs.
But I'm an author. Did you see the tab? I'm under authors now.
Oh, is it author?
So I'm an author.
Oh,
When you're so good, you can get away with just 6 paragraphs.
Because again, what are you gonna do? I mean, you can't just. I mean, anybody can write. That's if you're a writer. I mean, even you guys write. I'm an author. Okay? I'm different than everybody else, and that's the way it works. I mean, but it's because I have this skill. It's beautiful. It is.
Okay, well, good, and it's an honor to be amongst you.
I
know.
I do understand that.
I can feel the talent rubbing off.
It's an honor to have to buy him beer. Author.
Nice.
Hey, let me buy one of them songs. No problem, author.
When's the?
Yeah, I'm more like Arthur. I just okay. Yeah. Anyway. So that's what's going on with us all personally. Is there anything that has been going on in anyone's life that's kind of interesting? Just because I just randomly, you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I've discovered that God hates all sunfires.
Okay.
All of them.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. What? Could you go a little deeper into that?
The same day my sunfire broke down, I found 3 of them broken down on the side of the road.
GM products.
Found them yourself, did you?
Yeah.
He does have a long ride from Columbiaville. There's
that's
nothing
true.
to do. I imagine he's got I imagine the radio's not working anymore. What do you listen to these days?
I just have a bunch of music on my computer legally,
and you just listen to that.
and I just listen to that. I honestly stopped listening to the station
Really?
a while ago.
Why's that?
Because that place has just been dead to me since you guys were gone.
Really? Jesus. All right.
Well,
Well,
that's not quite true.
okay, that's fair. I understand that.
Once Brian was gone, it was dead to me.
That was when it was over.
I could tell. Got your card. Thanks.
Now, okay, I was going in this order, and I didn't really want to get back onto the. You're like Carson. You're taking me back onto the negative.
Yeah.
Let's go back down negative road.
It's a lot more fun.
You and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last night?
Yeah.
They found
No,
it-
not that.
Oh, we're doing that later?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. We have something.
Whoa, what was that?
Something very interesting happened last night. We're doing that on the next
Let's
segment.
You just got stomped out.
I'm talking about the other thing, the thing that was on the news, not the personal discovery. There's a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry. What?
Awkward.
What? I was just trying to be funny. That's all jokes. And
So
it
what
bombed.
what did you want to talk about?
I was talking about about what made the news.
So you want me to talk about
Yes.
that? Oh, okay.
That was a joke.
Oh. Yeah, they found a dead body in the building next to mine last night.
Oh yeah, I was getting by the minute updates from Brian.
Yeah, I was
on
online
this.
talking to him like, the police have been out in this park. Well, first of all, the police show up. I go out last night to have a drink with a friend who will remain nameless.
Ooh, really? Okay, go ahead.
Oh yes.
So, and I noticed there's like 3 cop cars in my complex. Mm-hmm. Which at first, if this were 5-6 years ago, we've been really concerned. But let's face it, that place has gone downhill like everything else in this town. So,
Truth.
I
live in the back with the riffraff.
Couple loose shingles here and there.
Give an example of what he's talking about. Across the way from me, downstairs, there was a apartment that I thought was abandoned, and then all of a sudden, it turns out it was a grow house.
Really?
Yes, it was a grow house.
Nice. All right, so I noticed there's these police. So an hour later, I get a text from Eric. Hey, how come there's all these police cars in your parking
Now,
lot?
what was this time frame? Because I think you started talking to
This
me.
is 7 o'clock. I
About
first
7
noticed.
o'clock.
8 o'clock. He texts me. I get back at 9, and there's still 2. Right. I'm like, I wonder what the heck's going on over there. And it's just, I'm like, I have no shame anymore. I walked outside and stood. I had everything on but slippers.
Where's the coffee? There's something going on
There's
over there.
something going on now.
What's all the hoopla?
Yeah. What's all the hoo-ha? Couldn't see anything. So I go back in, and then around 10 o'clock, I notice there's still more police coming, and I notice this van shows up. So long story short, I realize it's the Channel 12, ABC 12, live truck.
Nice.
And it's literally right outside my bedroom window. Okay, I mean, I could see what was on the monitors in the back of the van, like where they edit on site.
Now, what was the part of you that was like, oh, I hope my apartment's in the shot, and then you just right there live on television, the butt.
Oh, that would have been great.
But you do it with like with the blinds. You just kind of butt time.
Oh my God, that would have been funny. I wish I'd have thought of
And
that.
then you have the TV right there. You're like, there's my butt.
My butt. Look at my butt. Damn it, I didn't think of that.
Oh, that would have been fantastic.
So I'm watching. The police are coming and going. People are coming and going, and I see, like at 10:30, the truck just comes alive. They put the
boom
mast
goes up.
Yeah, the boom, which is. Have you ever seen this at night?
Oh, it's huge.
It's huge and it's lit.
Oh, it's lit?
Yeah, they've got spots on it. So that it's like and now starring the boom. It's like these big lights. So
Yeah.
about quarter to 10 minutes of 11, they set up the camera, and it's raining like a bitch last night.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
And then right at 11 o'clock, I look out, and there's Matt Franklin, big tall guy with his just a minute.
That's Carson.
Oh, he's calling.
He's got his umbrella, and he's ready for the live shot. So they go to him, and a dead body has been found in Grand Blanc Township. Matt Franklin's live on the scene with these details. And I'm thinking for now, at 90 minutes now, I'm waiting. Because I'm going to say, well, Channel 12's here. They're staying. They must have, they know what's going on. I'm going to watch this at 12 or 11 o'clock, find out what's going on. So he does his walks you through, they got a call from family member. They're, please check on this person. The police came over. They get into the apartment somehow, and they find this dead body. Okay,
Yeah.
and then they get back to Matt, who's standing there in the rain, who says, after waiting for an hour and a half, he says, "Police won't let us in the apartment. They won't let us show you the apartment. They won't tell us what the condition the body was in when they found it. They won't let us tell you, or they won't tell us what sex it was, how old the person was, if it was the person who lived in the apartment, or what the relationship to the person on the phone was."
Matt Franklin, wasting your time.
Yes.
ABC 12.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah.
But check out our awesome boom.
You fucking sat there for 90 minutes. And put the boom up. You know what you could have done, Matt? Call somebody.
Yeah. Get on the blower and find out
Yeah.
if you can see if you can find a family member.
Right. It's called anywho.com. It's got every address listed. There's a phone number. Call it.
Yeah.
Say, the Bob Smiths can't come to the phone. Then look up another Smith. Come on, man.
Fucking call the fat women down at the Knollwood office and say, hey, who fucking lived there?
Or-
they love the kibitz. I'm on TV. All they do is fucking cluck in there all the time. So
know.
why don't you just go in down there and talk about Covenant witches?
Or one of the neighbors.
Yes, talk to the neighbors. Whatever fucking happened to news.
There's 600 plus units there. The place is teeming with people.
Exactly.
Go ask somebody a question, Matt.
Yeah, I know. Because then you would have had an opportunity. You had your fucking. I'm sure a couple of wines in. If
Oh
your belt-
yeah! By
your-
the time that news broke at 11, I was humming, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd had a few beers down at the White Horse, and I was
nice.
back having a Chardonnay, Oh yeah, baby.
And you're like, listen,
on the news.
all I heard was a bunch of yelling. I don't know, but they're a bunch of racists.
Yeah.
I was writing on my blog at brianbeto.com.
Yeah, really.
And again, they still don't have anything new.
No, they don't have
They
anything.
still don't have any new. Any
And
news
it's not
about
even
it.
on M Live. Like no one bothered to. Why would the Flint Journal have a reporter?
Because they should. Because they don't know anything.
Yeah.
They're gonna wait. I mean, because unlike ABC 12, that's gonna be out there, and because we have absolutely no idea what's happening. They're gonna wait until they actually have something to print.
Right.
Yeah,
News
they're the
that's
copy
fit-
and paste newspaper.
Yes.
They take other people's stories and paste them
Man,
into
that thing. I
theirs.
just got my bill for that thing again today.
It's like $20 a month.
It's
isn't it?
unbelievable, and it gets thinner every month. It's a
Yeah.
thinner and thinner paper.
Well, that's why people aren't subscribed to newspapers anymore. You can get so much more on the internet.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
just
reason.
you can't take the computer in the bathroom with you, like you can the newspaper.
iPhone. Well, actually, yeah, you got a laptop.
Yeah.
Why are you supposed to call it a laptop? So you can shit and surf.
I'm not having my buddy. I like a newspaper.
Here you go. Just hold it.